I will never forget the day I visited my friend's mom at her house. What began as a simple delivery of homemade cupcakes turned into an event that left me both shocked and intrigued. The visit took an unexpected turn that was as disturbing as it was fascinating. As I was on my way home from college, my mother quickly stopped me and asked if I could do her a favor. She wanted me to go to her friend Sarah's house and bring her some homemade cupcakes she had baked. It was my mom's first time baking cupcakes, and she really wanted Sarah to try them. Even though I was feeling very tired after all the exams we had this week, I could see how excited Mom was about her baking. She had put a lot of effort into making the cupcakes, and it was very important to her to share them with her friend. I rang the doorbell at Sarah's house, but no one answered. I was upset because I had cupcakes in my hands that my mom had baked. I rang the doorbell again, hoping someone would come, but there was still no answer. No one seemed to be home. As I was about to leave, I noticed something strange. The window, which was very clear, was slightly ajar. I looked through the window and saw Sarah inside. She was holding a phone in her right hand, and her left hand was moving back and forth as if she was touching her legs and between them. I tried not to pay attention to what Sarah was doing. Just as I was about to call out to her, Sarah turned the phone around so that I could see the screen well. To my surprise, she was watching some obscene video. And yeah, I wasn't expecting that at all. I was really shocked because I always thought Sarah was a very serious and mature person. When I saw her watching those videos, I was surprised and a bit confused. It wasn't at all how I had envisioned it. Because I was nervous, I accidentally dropped a plate of cupcakes that my mom had baked. The plate hit the floor with a loud crash and broke into pieces. The noise was so loud that Sarah quickly noticed it and looked up in surprise. "Who's there?" Sarah asked, her voice full of shock as she started to rise from her seat. I could see that she was surprised and a little confused by the sudden noise. Trying to calm myself down, I call out to her. "Hi, Sarah, it's me, Jake. I just wanted to give you the cupcakes my mom baked." Sarah quickly walked over to where I was standing. "How long have you been there, Jake?" she asked, sounding more serious than I expected. Her reaction was very different from what I could have imagined, especially since I had seen her watching lewd videos earlier. I got nervous and tried to explain myself. "I was just here." "Don't worry, I didn't see anything," I said, my voice shaking slightly. Sarah seemed to relax a little after hearing my explanation. She looked at the broken plate, then at me. I realized she was trying to make sense of the situation and was relieved that she didn't seem too angry or annoyed. "It's okay. You don't need to be scared. I know you saw what I was doing," Sarah said with a calm smile. I was confused because she didn't look at all upset that I had seen her looking at obscene things. Moreover, she looked like she was glad that I had found out about it. As she continued to explain, Sarah invited me into the house. She said she wanted to buy me a drink before I left, and also thanked me for bringing the cupcakes, even though I accidentally dropped them. Her friendly attitude made me feel a little calmer. I hesitated for a bit, but then decided to go inside. I was curious what Sarah would say, and I thought a drink would be nice after all that stress. Plus, it was a chance to relax and enjoy her company, even despite the ruined cupcakes. But the company I had hoped for turned out to be a little different than I had expected. When I sat down, Sarah joined me, holding her phone, which was still playing a lewd video. She looked very relaxed and continued to watch the show as we talked. You know, Jake, you look like that guy right there, Sarah said with a smile, pointing to a character on the screen. My eyes widened in surprise because I hadn't expected her to make that comparison. It was a little weird, but I tried to stay calm. As she spoke, Sarah began to gently stroke my back. Her touch was soft and wonderful, and it made me feel a little calmer. Sarah looked at me seriously and said, "We can try to do this together, but promise me you won't tell anyone. Is that okay with you?" I was so confused and shocked that I couldn't find the right words. I just sat there, not knowing what to do. Sarah must have noticed my silence and said, "Silence means yes." She gently helped me lie down on the couch, making sure I was comfortable. She then took off my shirt, after which she took off hers as well. Sarah took some oil and started applying it to my neck. You know, Jake, I've always wanted to do this. And thanks to you, I can finally do it. Let me know if you need any more adjustments.